Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to crack the code on the two really powerful forces that control the price of, well, absolutely everything you buy: demand and supply.
So let's just jump right in with a question you've probably asked yourself, right? Why do some things, like concert tickets for a huge star, cost a fortune, while other things are practically given away a day later? The answer is all in this kind of beautiful dance between what people want and what's actually out there. Okay, so the first piece of this puzzle is a little concept called demand. And an easy way to think about it is like this. It's the collective heart of the market. It is all about desire. Now, here's the key thing. Demand isn't just about wanting something. I might want a private jet, but that doesn't really count in economics. It's the combination of wanting something and having the cash, the ability to actually pay for it. That's the magic combo. Honestly, this simple phrase says it all. It's the perfect way to remember what demand really is. It's that sweet spot where what you want meets what your wallet can handle. What's really cool is how we can slice this up. So you've got individual demand, that's just you deciding to buy an iPhone. But then if you zoom out, you get market demand, which is every single person in the country who wants one. Simple, right? Then there's price demand, which is super intuitive. If the price drops, more people buy. Income demand shows what happens when people get a little extra cash, like a tax refund. Suddenly, more gadgets get sold. And finally, cross demand, which is a huge deal for businesses. It's why a price hike for PlayStation could literally be the best news Xbox gets all year. So at the end of the day, demand acts like this giant blinking signal. It tells companies what we want them to make, how much we're willing to pay for it, and where they should put their money. You know, if a ton of people start watching a certain kind of show, you can bet Netflix is already bankrolling more of it. That is demand right there, in action. All right, let's flip the coin over and look at the other side. Supply. If demand is the market's heart, you can think of supply as its wallet. It's all about what businesses can and are willing to put out there to make a profit. So yeah, this is the other half of the story. It's not about what we want to buy. It's about what companies are willing to make and sell, for a price that actually makes them some money. And this phrase just perfectly captures the whole motivation. A business has to look at how much it costs to make something, and then look at the price they can sell it for and decide, hey, is this even worth it? And you guessed it, just like demand, supply isn't just one thing. You've got individual supply, like Tesla, cranking out cars each month. That feeds into the bigger market supply of all electric vehicles in the country. But here's what's super important for understanding prices: time. In the short run, a company's kind of stuck. Apple can't just magically make more chips appear. But in the long run, they can totally adapt, like Tesla building a whole new gigafactory. And then you get these wild cases like joint supply, where making more beef automatically means there's more leather for sale. It's all connected. Supply is literally what keeps store shelves from being empty. But it also has this massive grip on prices. Just think about how fast gas prices shoot up when the oil supply gets shaky. And it pushes companies to get better, to find faster, cheaper ways to produce the stuff we all want.
Okay, time to bring it all together. We have the heart, that's demand, and we have the wallet, that's supply. Now let's see how this constant tug-of-war between them sets the price for, well, everything. This perfect meeting point has a name: the equilibrium price. It's that magic number where the amount of stuff people want to buy at a certain price perfectly matches the amount of stuff sellers want to sell at that same price. It's the market's happy place. And this is the absolute best way to picture it. It's like a seesaw. When demand is crazy high but supply is super low, think about those Taylor Swift tickets again, whoosh, the price gets shoved way, way up. But on the flip side, when demand is low but supply is high, like all those holiday decorations on December 26th, the price just craters. These 4 simple rules pretty much explain every price change you'll ever see. Huge lines for a new iPhone? That's a classic demand surge, so the price stays high. A sudden drop in oil production? That's a supply shock, and you feel it immediately at the gas pump. It's just a constant, predictable dance. So now that you're armed with these ideas, you've basically got a new lens to see the entire world. Let's do one quick final run through just to make sure it all sticks. Think of this as your cheat sheet. On one side, you've got demand, telling companies what to make. On the other, you've got supply, deciding what's actually available. And right there in the middle, you have equilibrium, the force that balances the whole thing out using price. Now that you have this framework, the real takeaway is that you can start seeing these forces everywhere. That coffee you bought this morning, the rent you pay, the price of your groceries. It's all being shaped by this fundamental seesaw of demand and supply. So the next time you shop, just ask yourself, which side is heavier right now, the heart or the wallet?